Oh my, we have been waiting for this. It's now confirmed that the Z9 will have a 45 megapixel sensor. Rumors say that the Z9 is likely to have a variable resolution output. What that means is that the user will be able to reduce the resolution of the files and increase the frames per second to some crazy FPS. From what we know till now, some reports indicate a whopping 160 FPS for a lower resolution 6 MB file. Now I think Nikon rumors wanted to write 6 MP or megapixels and not 6 MB or megabytes. This part of the spec is more speculative in nature and we need to know more, but what's clear is that ultra insane high speed lower megapixel file output will be possible. I think 6 megapixel files downsampled from 45 megapixels at 160 fps makes sense and is in line with the capabilities of a processor that can produce 4K 120p. 4K, by the way, is 8 megapixels. Looks like this new processor is absolutely capable of munching through megabytes of data at a very high speed. Now there are a couple of other big news. Finally Nikon are making a shift, and what a massive one this is. Nikon will have an articulated screen on a flagship camera. This is a first and this is massive because it shows a shift to taking video seriously, so seriously that they put a video ergonomic feature on a flagship Nikon Photo Beast. We saw at the Olympics that the Z9 back screen was taped. Well, there is going to be a completely new design that will allow for that articulation to happen. The second big story I think will be an industry first. If I'm not wrong, the Z9 will have a protective shutter. We heard that Canon recently got a patent for an in-camera mechanism designed to protect the shutter and the image sensor. Well, it looks like the Z9 got it first, unless the R3 has it, and we have no news that the R3 has it. If not, then Canon may implement that in the R1. So the Z9 will have this, and I quote, a leaf plate protective shutter that auto covers the sensor when switched off or while changing lenses to stop dust and dirt on the naked sensor. Very happy to hear that the actual shutter will not be used for protective purposes, because using the shutter to protect the sensor may lead to shutter failure. Is that all though? No, there's more. The autofocus, yes, the autofocus. The Z9 will have the mirrorless version of 3D tracking, but much improved, and Nikon said before that the tracking will match A9's tracking. The camera will also have car autofocus in addition to animal and people AF. The low light focus capability will be insane and will match the Canon R3's claims of autofocus at -7 EV. The Z9 will take D6 batteries, but Nikon will give us a new battery that can be charged by the camera's USB-C connection. Also, the shutter sound can be adjusted from completely silent to loud. So if you want that D6's machine gun sound, you can have that. More news is sure to come out very soon, especially on the video side of things. So far we haven't heard much beyond the resolution specs on that on video. We want to know whether it will have the in-camera raw video or not, if it will have in-camera 10-bit 422 or heck maybe 12-bit 422. We do not know whether Nikon will release newer N-Log options. We don't know about the codecs. Will it have shutter angle, for example? Subscribe and press the bell icon so that you are notified the moment I come back to you with more information. This looks exciting. I'm very curious to see how the fight heats up, because we are already starting to see tough fight from all three big players. Let's wait and watch. See you.